Hello everybody, this is BScat 100 here with...
This is a good game. 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 Good game. Also, Crystal Master 4. Crystal Master 4. Crystal Master 4. Crystal Master 4.
And welcome back to some more
I had to dig it in. Sorry.
And welcome back to some more Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the previous episode, we had wrapped up the investigation with Phoenix, Luke, and Espella. And now we're here. With the Professor and Maya. So Chris can get a little bit of a break.
Woohoo! Yeah, let's just completely ignore the fact that Rob did 2 puzzles also then.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, now we're here in the forest and we need to escape by going to a nearby village. Maya and I must find a way out of this forest. So, if you like what you see, leave a link down below, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe to me and Chris if you haven't already, click those bells so you're notified of everything that we do when we do it, and share with your friends so they can join in on this investigation. Let's go. Oh, 4 hint coins! Goody.
Oh man, it's upping the difficulty. Whoa, yeah!
We should be safe here, Miss Faye. Or, it should be safe here. Miss Faye, are you hurt?
Nope, I'm red as rain. Thank you for saving me back there.
You look like you're all back to normal. Oh, let's... Ugh. Stop moving!
You look like you're all back to normal, Professor. Not as shiny and way more talkative.
What do you mean by back to normal?
You returned into gold, Professor. Someone cast a magic spell on you.
A magic spell? On me, you say?
Let me refresh your memory. You remember the witch that appeared when we were in Mr. Belduke's house, don't you?
Indeed. So you're saying that was when a magic spell was cast on me?
That's right. You were super golden, super shiny.
Super shiny and golden. Most fascinating.
Do you not remember any of that?
Sadly, I do not. To tell you the truth, I have no recollection of what happened to me then. It seems I lost consciousness immediately after the witch appeared. And when I regained consciousness, I was already in this forest.
Huh. So then, do you think maybe they carried you here after the trial?
After the trial? Then that must mean...
Yep, you were the unfortunate victim of witchcraft in that trial, Professor.
How extraordinary.
Ha!
Miss Faye, could you please bring me up to date on everything that's happened after my disappearance?
Alright, here we go.
Here we go.
What about Luke and Mr. Wright? Are they okay? I recall Luke and I heading to Sir Belduke's house. We thought you and Mr. Wright were in danger.
Yeah, I think they're alright. So much has happened. Where do I even start?
Please, fade out, thank you.
That's how the entire game happened.
Did I hear you correctly? You say that one of my arms broke off.
Yep, the right arm. Snappo!
And so, Miss Faye, you were charged with using magic.
Yep, that's right. We're going to recall this even though we already faded out. Fuck you!
Well, because theoretically, people who played this game probably went weeks without playing it. No one in particular, though.
And then Luke cried his little eyes out, and then he got burned up. No, wait, that was later. And then the parrot on Luke's head testified his little beak off.
That must have been quite the sight, but I must say, the situations have certainly piqued my interest.
Myers was like, I wonder if he got in that cage yet.
I see. My apologies, Miss Faye. Had I had the strength at the time, I could have been of more help.
No way, Professor. You saved me just a moment ago.
And quite the close call it was. By the way, Miss Faye, why are you in this forest?
That is a very good question. Nick managed to prove my innocence, but I still ended up being thrown into the fire.
You were found innocent, yet still sent to the fire.
That's what I said. Can we please move this along, Professor? Well, anyway, so much...
Story, Rob.
Shut up.
So much weird stuff has happened since then.
No, you take a break. You shut up. It would seem so, yes.
But it's strange. There must have been more to that cage than I was trapped in. Like a trick or something.
A trick?
Yeah, the cage dropped down through the chamber and then came to a stop just above the wagon. That wagon was how I ended up here.
It would seem there is more to that fire chamber than I originally thought.
Then I saw those, things. I tried to get away. But as you saw back there, they found me. I thought I was a goner.
That is why when I appeared. And that is when I appeared, is that correct?
Yep, that's right.
Is something the matter, Miss Faye?
It's Nick. He must be worried sick. I mean, I was thrown into the fire right before his eyes.
Yes, I'm also concerned about Luke. Don't know why, but I am.
However,
I believe Luke and Mr. Wright are certain to sense something is amiss and solve this mystery. We're sure to all meet up again soon. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Come on, Kane. Nope, we have a whole section with Layton and Maya first.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right, Professor.
For the time being, let's investigate this place as much as possible.
Investigate?
And I do mean as much as possible.
Indeed. This forest appears to be full of secrets. First, I was turned into gold and awoke to find myself here. And then you, Miss Faye, were transported here from the courtroom under the illusion of having been put to the fire. Perhaps this forest...
Uh-oh! How'd they manage to find us so fast? What should we do, Professor?
Just beat the shit out of them like you were going to earlier.
It appears they were lying in ambush.
Matrix this shit.
I'm afraid an altercation in here is unavoidable.
These guys look like they've been hitting the gym. They're a lot bigger than the others.
Indeed. Leave this to me. Now, please step back, Miss Faye.
Knock them into next week, Professor.
Oh, wait.
You were given a task to carry out, were you not? So what exactly do you think you're doing? Answer me. You could play the shades.
Okay. Forgive us, oh great witch.
What? That's the witch from last time. What's she doing here?
Now, isn't this a strange sight? Two visitors from the witch trials, a victim and an accused. Strange indeed.
Come again? It was your fault we were part of those trials in the first place, you witch.
My, this one has some fight in her. Relax, I do not plan to harm you two. This marks the third time we have now met. Tell me, what exactly are you planning?
What? Professor? You two have met 3 times?
Yes, I first met her in London, prior to arriving in Labyrinthia, of course. That's right. Now enough, stand down. These two are considered guests. You are not to lay a finger on them, is that clear? Make sure the rest of the shades get that message.
Shades? Are they those creepy people in weird robes?
Yes, mistress, as your command, O great witch.
Great witch? The Great Witch. Good.
Yep, not Bazella though. That's
Uh.
just the Great Witch.
There is no need to be
Totally
alarmed.
not the same thing.
You may relax. I'm afraid I cannot oblige, not as long as you were here. Tell me, what are you? You know, from what I hear, you're such a fan of solving puzzles and mysteries, are you not? No. Then by all means, go ahead. You are free to investigate the Eldwitch Woods to your heart's content. The Eldwitch Woods? The answers to your questions are here. You're free to seek them. Then you do not plan on having us captured. You'll have to excuse the Shade's earlier behavior. They can be a little bit overzealous at times. They were simply doing what was requested of them. Their task, as they call it. Anyone lost to these woods is to be made a member of the Shade family, as it were. A member of the Shades? What does that mean? Like I said, you should seek the answers for yourselves. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another engagement with a visitor of mine. A visitor? Until next time, Professor Herschel Layton. Goodbye! She disappeared.
I didn't know that people could just bow out of existence now.
Yeah.
So Professor, the Great Witch they mentioned, they must have been referring to her, right? She has to be Bazella.
The Great Witch Bazella? If that woman were her, then that would make Eldwitch Woods the home of all witches.
Huh. This just keeps getting curiouser and curiouser. So that means that the
Good phrase.
Yeah. Good fucking reference there.
So that means the Shades, or whatever, are witches?
That is what we must find out. I believe there may be an important clue or two hidden within this forest.
If they're witches, does that mean I have to give them an old woman voice instead of an old man voice?
No. There must be some reason why this forest has been kept a secret from the citizens of Labyrinthia. I also must wonder why this great witch is simply allowing us to do as we wish. It is slightly concerning.
Well, there's no point in licking a gift horse in the mouth. I say we take her offer and check this place out. That way we'll rack up a ton of clues by the time we reunite with Nick. And since we'll be working together, I'll act as your temporary Luke.
Indeed. Yeah, okay. Now then, let us begin our investigation.
Yes, sir. Let's go, Professor.
Oh.
Oh man, we've solved a few mysteries. Espella's father, the storyteller, who writes the stories that controls the fate of all labyrinthians, considers the presence of the professor to be a form of corruption.
It would seem the storyteller has removed you from the story. Where's this tale of his going?
And Golden Layton! It was none other than the professor, having supposedly been turned to gold, was to save Maya from her fate. He says he had lost consciousness after his confrontation with the Great Witch.
Gold statue of me. That's something I would like to see with my own eyes. Even though that statue has probably just disappeared by now.
Also, I'm pretty sure you're never going to be able to see Golden Layton.
No.
Never.
I am not talking to you. I will not. I refuse.
But you gotta talk to investigate, Morty.
If there was a hidden puzzle here, I am not talking to this guy.
How do you know?
Oop. I saw a sparkle. There it is.
There it is.
Well, let's see. There's one hidden puzzle. Nope.
Do you think this is where the shades live? It looks kind of like a village.
It would appear so. They seem to lead a very simplistic life, or simple lifestyle. Close enough.
But they look so magical and fantastical. I figured they'd live somewhere way more, well, magical and fantastical.
Oh god, this is gonna be a long section, isn't it? I mean, now that you mention it, they don't appear capable of using magic, do they?
I guess if they did, they'd only end up back at the witch trials.
Remember, that may be the law within Labyrinthia. But the Great Witch rules this forest. It is doubtful that such a law would exist here.
Oh, that's true. You think we should tell them to let loose? I bet they have some really flashy spells.
Let us focus our efforts on looking around this village first. There appears to be a path leading out on the other side, too. There are 5 hint coins here.
But no hidden puzzles, so have a way!
No, it's not hidden puzzles, it's puzzles that are right in your face.
Listen.
I'm listening.
The game, okay?
I don't want to do any more puzzles, okay? Not until it's necessary, okay?
Also, I'm pretty sure the hidden puzzles would appear if you talked to someone. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. If it's not story-driven, then it's hidden.
So, how's the task going? Working hard?
Huh? Oh, the task? Well, duh, of course we are. Speaking of which, what's your task?
My task is to prepare food for everyone. I'm actually trying to come up with the menu for today. I wouldn't exactly call my cookies appetizing or edible, but I must do what our mistress demands.
Huh. Remind us not to stop by for dinner.
Did you say something?
Me? Nope, not a thing. Hey, good luck. Try not to blow up the kitchen.
That's Felicia's job.
All I can do is carry out my tasks the best I can and hope that one day I may be allowed to return to the town.
Return? What do you mean?
Ah. I'm not too sure myself. It is something I was told when I arrived. Great Witch keeps a record of all the tasks we successfully complete. Then when our accomplishments outnumber our failures, she'll consider returning us to the town. That is what I believe, and that is why I continue to toil away at my tasks.
Huh? So does this mean these guys aren't witches?
From the sound of his voice, it would seem this particular shade is old. I mean male.
Yeah, very old.
However, according to what you told me earlier, all witches here are female.
Huh. So then who exactly are these shades? Say, who are you?
My, how very direct.
A shade is a shade, nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, that wasn't really helpful.
Perhaps you could tell us what your particular task is.
That I cannot tell you. Most shades' tasks are closely guarded secrets.
Except for the one that's preparing the food, apparently!
Well, I mean, most, he said, not all.
Sage Village West, and once again, 5 hint coins. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Oh! That was an accident. Nope.
I'm terrible at my task. The worst. I'm even more terrible at following orders. One small misstep and it'll be my fault. We have a serious situation on my hands. I feel sick just thinking about it.
A serious situation? What kind of task do you have exactly?
I can't say. The only thing I can say is that I'm terrible at it.
Why are you so nervous anyway?
It's because she's watching. Always watching. She sits up there in her mansion, just keeps on watching.
Mansion? You mean the Great Witch lives nearby?
On the other side of the river. It's quite far, but she can see our every move.
So it's across the river then?
Professor, we're sure to run into her again there. That's where she lives after all.
The best course of action may be to try and make our way there. There are so many questions to be answered.
Yeah, then we'll finally see if she's the real deal or not, right, Professor?
That's right, Miss Faye. Let's make our way across the river. Well, time to keep going.
I'm sorry for being so terrible at giving you directions.
It's fine. You'll never exist again. What? Bye.
What?
Oh
I'm so lonely.
no! Wow, check
I'm
it.
so lonely.
And now you're dead.
What?
What?
Wow, check out the beautiful scenery, Professor.
It's quite an open space, isn't it? Looking across the river, the Great Witch's mansion is slightly visible. And so's the wall. The giant fucking wall. Yeah.
Yeah, you could just about make out the roof from here. Hey, do you think the wall behind it could be Labyrinth's outer wall?
That's quite possible. Which would
Layton,
be...
you should remember how Labyrinthia's outer wall looks like. You walked in through it.
Yeah. Which would mean these Eldwitch Woods must be located directly outside Labyrinthia.
Huh? But isn't that kind of strange? The people in Labyrinthia said that nothing exists outside of the town, didn't they?
Yes, quite. I too have heard the townsfolk make such assertions. In fact, the very gate we used to enter Labyrinthia disappeared as soon as we passed it. I believe there must be some kind of a trick behind it. The stupidest trick ever!
It looks like we've quite a lot to discuss with little Miss Great Witch, don't we?
That we do. Let us continue, Miss Faye. Is there something going on your end there, Chris? You seem very quiet.
Because you're doing the voices. There's nothing wrong about that.
Mhm.
Also, I should probably move the fucking voice over to Cave instead of Echo so that I'm not just echoing whenever I speak by accident.
Good. Oh, third hint coin, where could you be? Please, can we just find you and get on with our lives here? Before we talk to this guy, because he most certainly has a puzzle. No, of course not. Oh, there it is.
Oh no, the bridge is out.
It's been completely destroyed. All that remains are a few bits of debris and a small boat floating across the shore. Hey, Shade.
Oh, yeah. Aren't you looking for a way to cross the river?
Yes, that's right. Is there no other way across? It doesn't look that deep. Just fucking swim across.
Or just
walk.
Or just jump. I mean, this is anime.
If there was a way across, I sure wish I knew what it was.
Hmm.
Just become a chuckster and just throw them across the river.
Ow, I think I twisted my back again. It's been hurting ever since you left. It's been hurting ever since you left. Yes, take that out of context, you fucking pervs.
See, you didn't even need to bring that up, but now that you did,
it's out in the open.
Just adding fuel to the fire.
I'm sort of having a mini crisis here.
And I'm having a midlife crisis. What's your point?
Why did I have to get stuck with the task of reporting the daily task progress of the Great Witch? Granted, I get to bask in the presence of the mistress and take in her gorgeous visage, which is actually pretty amazing. But being unable to cross the river, I can't even carry out my task now, let alone adore her unparalleled beauty.
Well, that seems like
Methinks a puzzle.
Yeah, you didn't notice the... No, you weren't paying attention.
I wasn't.
Wow, that seems like a problem, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Well, maybe we should just chuck him over. I agree. Wait, what? Oh!
How does chucking him over require punching him in the face, Rob?
It worked, didn't it?
I don't know. Why do you ask him when he's knee deep, when he's fully deep and submerged in the water?
He just flies through the roof of the cabin. Ah! Now what what happened here? I'm here to report the task.
I'm here to fulfill the thing you told me about, mistress.
Oh well, that's never gonna happen. You know what they say, you either sink or swim. Hope you brought your bathing suits. We're swimming across.
I can't swim.
We'll have to find another way. Wait a sec, Professor, can you not swim? It's okay, I bet you could flip your hat over and ride it like a boat. It looks like it could float on the water real good. Swimming has
never change.
Swimming has nothing to do with it. I do not think using my hat as a boat would be the best idea, Miss Faye.
Also, it's not that big.
I'll go and fetch that boat. I should be able to jump across rather easily using the bits of debris on the water. Then I'll be able to use the boat to create a path all the way across. Rest assured, Miss Faye, this is my specialty. Hey, that's not a bad idea. You don't miss a beat, do you, Professor? Good luck! Alright. The fuck? Oh! Oh! Okay. This one's actually not that bad. Have the Professor make a bridge for Maya by knocking logs into the water. Move next to the logs and touch the hammer icon on the touchscreen to knock them over. Think carefully about the direction and the order in which to knock the logs over. Okay. Whee!
Layton, what are you doing?
I'm having fun. Is there a problem with that?
You were supposed to help Maya. That there's a huge risk at stake. The storyteller's parade's happening soon. You're just sitting on a boat, going back and forth.
We.
I say we.
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 No. Hold on. I love the little tonk sound effect.
Tonk.
Tonk.
I think I already figured it out. Maybe. So, that top one...
Shit.
No.
I
No,
realized.
Yeah. Throw it the other way. No. Go back. Throw it to his right.
Fine.
And then, oh, you. Just
And
blocked
then
yourself
what?
off. Then you had to go underneath. Because see, here's the thing. I thought of going like where it is from Maya. No, where it is from Maya, you go up. Like you hit it upward. And then above it, you hit that down.
Yeah, I know. I figured that much.
And then that goes to the side, but you hit the other one, so she's kind of stuck there at the moment. No. She can't cross diagonals, right?
It's the general
Yeah, okay,
idea.
that's better.
It was just the wrong. Yeah, start from the beginning.
And then hit that to the right. Shit. Oh, that's not 2. Okay, I thought that was 2.
It's not what I meant to do, game!
It was 2. Okay.
Oh no, that would chopper.
No, because there's a missing... Oh, then I guess that one goes down. If up doesn't work, then that would go down.
Fuck's sake. Ah!
Where Maya is, that one goes down, yeah.
I'm just gonna use the fucking control pad. Fuck this.
I thought that's what you were using.
No, I was using the touchpad. Also, I can't hit it down. Oh. Yeah.
No, hit it. Yeah, hit it down. No, not from there, from the top.
And then she's gonna go where?
Oh. Huh. And then I guess hit that up. No, then that top one has to go to the right. No, it can't. Because, I mean... Where else? Wait, no, wait, that can hit... Oh, yeah, that one goes up. And then that goes to the right. Yeah!
Whose channel is this again? I'm not even sure anymore.
Let's see.
Yeah, I thought you didn't like puzzles. I can
This one
easily
wasn't-
take them.
This one was fine.
Ah, the joy of solving puzzles.
If I start screaming in agony, yeah, it's not a good puzzle. Whatever. It's late, and I'm just frustrated. And this humidity is not. This humidity is not helping.
Yes, now I can give my mistress today's report. Thank you so much. I don't know how to repay you.
It was no trouble. A broken bridge would be inconvenient to everyone after all.
By the way, what kind of task did the Great Witch give you to? I'm itching to know.
Huh? What's our task? Let's see. Oh, that's it. We're puzzle solvers. Yep, that's right.
Puzzle solvers. Of course, that makes sense. Well, you both performed your task magnificently. Please excuse me, I must report to the mistress. Now I can go back to truly enjoying my task. Farewell.
Wow, he's really bucking at. Man, we did something really good, huh, Professor? We did. That we did, Miss Faye. Now let us press on with our task. next time. Because we're
Yay.
at 35 minutes and I'm not editing another fucking hour and 15-minute episode.
You should have just ended the sentence with, I'm not editing.
Yeah, I'm not editing. Anyway, next time we head to the mansion. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.
Bye-bye.